Hey guys, this is Chrissy. Today I'm going to be talking about a rather touchy subject amongst the site modeling world. And I know I'm going to piss a lot of people off, but I feel like it's definitely something that needs to be brought up. I currently model for a site named Gore Site Modeling, and I own a site called Poised Perfection Site Modeling. And throughout the years, I have not only modeled but come in contact multiple times with a site called AlexAddicted. And I'm sure anybody in the site modeling world knows who that is. It is a site run by somebody who claims to be named Alexa, and there have been multiple accounts of her not only being extremely rude and disrespectful to their models and anyone who has a problem with her, or even doesn't have a problem with her, but not only that, but she's also been caught and screenshotted multiple times saying some very, very inappropriate things to people and asking her young, like very young, underage models for nudes. Okay, to start this off, I was in this site when I was 14. I'm 17 now. I was 14 and I was just starting out site modeling. I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and AlexAddicted was like the shit. Right? Like, everyone was always talking about it, and so I thought I'd join, you know? And I got in. I was super excited. I got in, I was in there, and it seemed super friendly. And then it got around nighttime, the first night that I was in there, and I saw Alexa asking her models for nude photos. And I mean, of course, this threw me, like, I had obviously never had anything to do with the site modeling world. I didn't know if this was normal or not, and it kind of threw me. I was like, oh god, is she going to ask me for some? And I saw a bunch of the girls in there, I'm not going to name names, I saw a bunch of the girls in there posting nude photos. If that's not enough to draw you away from the site, when I left, she immediately started freaking out on me, calling me names, telling me I was fat and ugly, I needed more makeup, and that I needed to lose weight, and that I would never be good enough for AlexAddicted anyways, even though I was in her site before I left. And she was just horrible to me. And then later on, a couple years later, I think I was 16, so last year, I was on my site Poised Perfection, and I was talking to my models, and I found out that one of my models was an AlexAddicted, and I asked her about it, and I was like, well, I know some crazy crap goes on in there, and she got mad at me and told Alexa. Alexa then proceeded to tell every one of her models that were in my site to leave, started calling me names, said that I had started a war, and was just being overall horrible just because I said that I told her models what I had seen in there. And it's insane. And then now recently, I'm 17 now, I'm in Gore Site Modeling, and they told me that they were having problems with her. And I've seen multiple of the screenshots of what they have said to her, well, Riley, the owner of Gore, and I've seen a lot of the things she said about the models and all this crazy stuff, and it just hurt because, like, I know exactly what it's like in there, and I feel like Alexa does not have any room to say the kinds of things that she does. Now, there is a site that you can go to see multiple of the screenshots of the inappropriate things she said, of the rude things she said, of the way that she treats her models, and it is called The Truth Behind AlexAddicted.weebly.com, and that would be Weebly as in W-E-E-B-L-Y. In fact, I'll show you what it looks like right now. This is what the website looks like, and I will probably try and find a way, since I'm not going to upload this immediately, and I might not even be on the computer tonight, but I will put the link in the description so that you guys can go see it and see multiple of the screenshots. It shows not only her posting inappropriate pictures of what she looks like, but it also shows multiple posts where she has asked her models for nudes and where she has said some really horrible things to people for going against her. And the reason I keep saying she and her is because there is a lot of proof and evidence of some really interesting stuff, like when people had gotten her number to text her and stuff. If you look it up, it says that she lives in a very high-class apartment in North Hollywood in California, and then it's also been proven that the phone is supposedly owned and stuff by a middle-aged man. And there has never been any proof videos or proof photos or anything made by Alexa. In fact, when she was confronted about this, she said that she was already famous enough on the internet that people should know that she was real and that she didn't have to do anything to prove herself and that kind of thing, you know? And so I just think that it is absolutely horrible that this person is around doing these kinds of things, and I feel like any of the models that are in there are honestly at risk. And with all the crazy things that have happened throughout the years with people getting like kidnapped from crazy modeling stuff, I wouldn't, like, honestly, like, I know it might be a jump, but I wouldn't doubt it if something like that had happened with AlexAddicted. And obviously I have a very large problem with them, and I know that there are a ton of models in that site that have never even seen this kind of stuff happen. They've never seen the nudes being posted, because Alexa's gotten smarter over the years, has them inboxed to her, never seen the nudes being posted, never been attacked by her, nothing. But also, a lot of the models in there that aren't so-called famous are kind of ignored by Alexa. And so they probably wouldn't have seen that kind of thing. But I just want people to know that it's out there, and I want the models that model for her to be aware of this, and I want everyone that knows of Gore to know that Gore's never done anything wrong. Sure, some of us models like me have created pages supporting Gore that might not have very friendly things about Alexa on it, but like you've seen in this video, there are reasons for why we're not so friendly. And I just think that people need to know about that. So that's really all that I have to say. I'm going to post this video and hopefully get that linked up so that all of you know the truth. Bye guys.